This is where our story begins. A student looking for information about the colleges she wants to attend.
The Integrated Post-Secondary Education Data System, IPEDS for short, is the primary source for data on colleges, universities, and technical and vocational post-secondary institutions in the United States. This dataset provides a detailed accounting of college data for the 2013-2014 academic year. It contains 145 columns and 1535 rows representing colleges in the United States, including information on location, applicants, acceptance test scores, enrollment, degrees, tuition, financial aid, affiliation, and much more. This project is centered on a student exploring information about colleges. The goal is to present the IPEDS data in an intuitive and informative way that encourages exploration, without having to be overly instructive in the use of any particular dashboard. The project attempts to answer common questions that a student might have about a prospective college. Things like, where is it located? How many students are enrolled? What are the demographics of the college? What are the average costs for in-state and out-of-state students? What kind of SAT scores are typical for entering freshmen? What percentage of freshmen receive some kind of aid or loans? How long does it take to graduate? What kind of degrees are offered? These and other questions will be addressed throughout this presentation. Now let's take you through an overview of the dashboards.
The project's visualizations begin with a simple parameter-based dashboard that encourages a student to explore college enrollment by state. Originally, this dashboard was designed using a filter map that displayed enrollment in a bar chart. There were two obvious problems with this initial approach. First, filtering by state did not actually show the locations of each college, and second, the bar chart was unnecessary for displaying a single whole numeric value. The revised dashboard solved this problem by using parameters along with the circle-shaped display method. This permitted users to see college locations that would have otherwise been obscured in clustered urban areas. Let's start by exploring colleges in Iowa. In this example, you can see that there are 123,949 total students enrolled in the state. Iowa State University is the largest college with 32,955 students enrolled, followed closely by the University of Iowa with 29,748. You can also see by using this chart format that it is easy to differentiate colleges in a clustered geographical region. Let's now try Georgia. Georgia has 279,610 total students enrolled. The University of Georgia is the largest with 34,536 total enrolled students, followed by Georgia State University with 32,165. Again, notice that there are a number of colleges clustered around the Atlanta metropolitan area, but this chart format makes it easy to separate them. Let's drill down into the individual college metrics. Because Tableau does not natively support hierarchical filters, we must utilize state as a parameter to provide the drill-down structure for an individual college. The University of Georgia is located in Athens, Georgia, as indicated by the map component on the dashboard. It's a public four-year college in a mid-sized city with no particular religious affiliation. In 2013, they received 18,458 applications and accepted 56% of them. In this year, tuition and fees were $10,262, with a total estimated in-state cost of $22,064 and a total estimated out-of-state cost of $40,274. 21% of freshmen receive Pell Grants, 86% of freshmen receive some form of state or local aid, and about 40% had a student loan. 57% of students graduate in 4 years, 80% within 5 years, and 82% within 6 years. The pie charts indicate that roughly 10% are part-time students and that there are more women in the student population than men. We also see that the ethnicity of the student population is primarily Caucasian, followed roughly equally by African Americans, Asians, and others. When comparing to Iowa State University, we can see some important differences. First of all, the admissions rate is far higher at 83%, it's somewhat more affordable, and at Iowa State, men outnumber women in total enrollment. You might also notice that fewer students graduate in 4 years and far fewer receive any form of state or local aid. This could be due to the lottery-funded Hope Scholarship that is available in Georgia. The College Details dashboard provides a lot of information in a small space, encouraging students to explore and compare their favorite schools. There are additional details about the degrees that are offered and how many are awarded. There's also information about first-time undergraduates. With this information, students are better able to examine their options and determine which school best meets their needs. Once a prospective student has shortlisted a few colleges, it's time to combine the information found on the College Details dashboard with some additional details related to acceptance. One of the key factors related to acceptance are the standardized test scores. In this dashboard, we show a butterfly chart containing SAT scores, combining both the 25th and 75th percentile by college. These charts were created by utilizing a zero-dual synchronized axis and show clearly, by the length of the bar, the colleges with the highest test scores. Let's again look at Georgia. Here we can see that Emory University and Georgia Tech have the highest SAT scores in each of the 3 testing categories. You can even compare scores across states by selecting multiple values from the state selector. The Best Fit College by SAT Score dashboard adds a parameter-based feature to the SAT percentile dashboard that allows a student to compare their own test scores to colleges within a particular state. This Best Fit feature provides feedback to the student about which colleges best match their own profile. Let's demonstrate how this works. It's easy to see how these interactive IPEDS visualizations smooth the discovery process and streamline college research. Once a student has reviewed college location and enrollment data, the details about each individual college of interest, and their match against acceptance test scores, they are ready to narrow their selections and begin to consider the application process.
In these 4 dashboards, we are able to address all of the questions that had been originally proposed. The final dashboards were built from well over 20 visualizations and prototype dashboards, created by continuously iterating on the chart types, presentation methods, and the relatability of the data. This project is the culmination of hours of development time, countless online Tableau tutorials, and an effort to make visualizing the data as simple as possible. By defining and focusing on our target audience early in the process, we were able to quickly make decisions about what components to add to the dashboards and how to revise them. When we demonstrated these dashboards to other students, the most common response was, "Where was this when I was looking for colleges?" To wrap up, we'll walk you through some of the data manipulations and visualizations that played a role behind the scenes.
The final project dashboards evolved over the course of this project. Here are a few highlights. In order to bring many of the visualizations to life, we utilized 5 parameters along with 5 corresponding calculated fields. In addition, it was necessary to create a variety of other calculated fields to convert percentages of the student population into numbers. The first attempt at an enrollment map dashboard did not clearly show the location of the colleges. This visualization needed to be modified to show more details. Also notice how much room the bar chart occupies on the dashboard. The final enrollment map dashboard utilizes state as a selection parameter to show individual colleges within a state. The information is extended by establishing the mark as a circle shape whose size represents total enrollment. The total enrollment bar was compressed by eliminating the bar chart, allowing more room to browse the map. The enrollment tooltip was based on a stack rank of colleges by state. The visualization uses a table calculation to create the rank. Then we apply the at-most filter mechanism to limit the results. The final dashboards evolved by iterating on many different chart types. By testing different concepts and ideas, we were able to establish, in the end, a set of tools that most closely aligned with a prospective student's search needs. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation.